eye corrector. It's a brightening corrector, and it's universal. Look at how creamy and delicious this is. And it just eradicates those dark circles. It's your perfect prep for your concealer. And like I said, comes in that gorgeous universal shade. So Alicia, why do we need this if we're gonna use a concealer?
OMG. Secret to the universe for
cool.
under eye imperfections. I have to tell you, like, this is my desert island item. Seriously. It is a game changer. We all experience darkness under the eyes. We all have those indentations from glasses. We all have fine lines and wrinkles from the oldest to the youngest of women, right? We're so busy, we're always tired. I always find myself saying like, gosh, I look so tired, you know? And this is a silver bullet. Well, the pink bullet rather, because it's pink. But when you get this home, what I want you to see is although it kind of looks like a balmy texture, like a skincare item, it's a beautiful corrector that adheres and acts like a primer for your concealer, so you can put it on by itself, or you can put it on before you get to your actual concealer to brighten and backlight your concealer to add a fresh, natural looking brightness.
So it's okay to put it over the foundation, yet under the concealer?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So I'm taking you in the steps that you would actually apply at home. So you want to make sure you get your foundation on first.
Gotcha.
Get a beautiful, even coverage. And then we're going to move to our second step, which is our under eye brightening corrector to get that right under the eye. Now it's super easy to apply.
Okay.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is use your ring finger.
Gotcha.
You're gonna just take a little bit. I know you're following me along there.
I am.
I want you to see a little bit goes a long way. Okay, I'm not using tons. You can always add, but you can't take it away. Now warm it up between your fingers.
Okay.
Okay, or what I like to do is warm it up on the back of my hand. Now we're gonna do a technique of what I call the triangle of light. So we're gonna do a little peace sign right under your eyes. Do you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Now what that's gonna do is create a guide to help us cover our bases. So you notice I have 3 dots, so 1, 2, 3. Now we're just gonna connect the dots. So now I'm just light compressions, gently blending and tapping this in. And that's it. No fancy brushes, no sponges. We're using the power of light. This is not a concealer. This is a corrector. Concealers are a flesh tone. Correctors use pigment and light to brighten, blur, and lift. And you can see that. Now this side is concealer only. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So I want you to see the BECCA difference.
We're getting a lot of love in our Facebook chat for this corrector.
Oh, I love.
And if you're wondering how to join that and how to ask Alicia questions, you can go to Beauty IQ on Facebook. You'll see, excuse me, that we are streaming live right now on Facebook, and right underneath that live stream, there is a place for you to ask questions. Whoa, hello,
Do you see
light.
that? Like a little eye lift in a jar.
I'm sorry, did I
Isn't
just
that
take
crazy?
a nap and wake up refreshed? What just happened?
Look at this. This side is concealer only. I want you to see the difference. This is concealer only. This is one-dimensional. This is flat. Okay, it looks good, but it's not maximized. Now we see this side. This is the power of getting to the root of the problem. This is using light. This is using color correction. This gives light lift and blur. I mean, you can see I look awake. We call this, you know, sleep in a pot in the brand because it makes you look awake, although you're not. We call it fake awake because girls, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I mean, it just brightens and blurs and it looks smooth. I have fine lines and wrinkles. I have really under eye darkness, very profound. I wear eyeglasses, so I have that indentation. I get puffiness. You can see how it looks so much smoother. Again, concealer only, but corrector, and this is customer
Alicia,
top rated.
We have 2 questions in the chat that I want to get to here. Well, actually, quite a few. We have a lot of questions, so I'm just going to fire them away at you.
Let's go.
Okay, first one is this color universal, or will it work for very fair skin and very dark skin?
Absolutely universal, because this is not a concealer. Concealers are a flesh tone that you have to match to your skin tone. Correctors, we're using color correcting pigments and light, and that's what makes this universal.
And Debbie in our chat wants to know if this will emphasize wrinkles or if it's still okay for mature skin.
Debbie, it is the silver bullet for all skin types, all skin tones. You can go to QVC.com and check out the customer top rated reviews. Like, don't take my word for it, take your girl's word for it. Like, it is life-changing.
And one more, Lisa says, do you even need to use a concealer when you use this?
Oh, I love that question. Thank you for asking that, Lisa. Okay, so there's 3 ways you can use this. You can use it alone, like I'm using. You can use it under your concealer to backlight your concealer, to act like a primer for your concealer, or you can use it over your concealer to touch up throughout the day. So I had a little bit of a base to work off of, now I'm touching up. So, 3, 4 o'clock rolls around, you're looking tired, just pop this on and out the door you look refreshed and revived.
Gotcha. And one more question, we just wanted some clarification on what step this is. We did our foundation first, then we're now doing our corrector. Next, we will do our concealer, correct?
Absolutely.
Got
you can
it.
just see, this is the power of using light. This is giving light, lift, and glow under the eyes. It's super easy. I just did the triangle of light, 3 dots, tapped it out, and I was done.
And also one last thing, and we're gonna move on to Jill here, wondering if there's any sparkle in this one.
No, we
No
only
sparkle.
use pearls with this product at BECCA. We have a proprietary blend of pearls that is sophisticated and soft, so you never get left with chalky sparkle under the eye. It applies smooth, it stays on smooth, and it looks completely smooth under the eye because we are refracting light, which gives the illusion of a smoother under eye and a beautiful lift under the eye.
Okay, so let's see this on Jill. Obviously now Jill she was in the Buttercup foundation, and then you were in a completely different, which foundation were you in, Alicia?
I'm in tan.
You're in tan, okay. So as you can see, works on different skin tones here. And what's the application process that you're doing with that little tap?
So again, going back to the technique, triangle of light, going in, using my finger, a little goes a long way. I'm gonna just turn your face so they can see. Inner corner of the eye,
inner
top
corner.
of the triangle, inside. Now we just connect the dots. That inner corner is so important. This is where we have the most discoloration under our eyes. This is where we have indentations from eyeglasses. Notice I'm taking it right under the eyes and I'm just gently tapping it in. I'm not pulling, I'm not tugging. I'm doing slight compressions just to tap it in to make sure that it looks flawless and even. And look how easy. Like, what a difference. This eye has the corrector. This eye has just foundation on. So you can see she's got that beautiful softness. She's illuminated. She's got that beautiful lift under the eye. This is the same pot I use for me, same pot on Jill, one universal tone from the lightest to the deepest of skin tones.
Guys, very easy to pick this up today. All you have to do is go to beautyiq.com and you can have light under your eyes as well. This will be the item that's currently on air, so you can just click on that. We also have a section just below that that says items recently on air, and that's going to be everything that's in the show, so if you want to start doing some shopping with us. We also have that 1-800 number listed at the bottom of your screen there that you are more than welcome to give us a call. And, Jill, that looks good.
Right? It feels so good too.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say that, Alicia. I feel like actually what it did was not only give me a lot of light under my eyes, which is very, very important, but I also feel that it gave it a nice hydration.
Absolutely. You're feeling a really unique balmy texture. It acts like a primer, so when you feel it, it almost has a little bit of a tackiness to it, which is why it's really important that you warm up that pigment and then just gently tap that onto the skin.
Great question from Vanessa in our chat. She says her eye area looks a little bit sunken in. Would this help that skin, or would she still need concealer on top of the corrector?
I would recommend, Vanessa, you put this on first. This is optically going to blur. It's going to optically create some volume under the eyes by reflecting the light so that indentation will look smoother. And then the second step is you're going to place your concealer on over that. So this would be your pre-base step, and then you would cover with your concealer.
Gotcha. And
I
one
love
last
these questions, by the way.
I know the chat's on
Like,
fire.
yes,
the chat's
bring
on
it,
fire.
ladies.
And you know what, guys? If you want to join the chat and ask some questions, it's very easy to do so. Just head over to Facebook and go to Beauty IQ on Facebook. Scroll down a little bit until you see where we're live, and in the comments section, that's where you can ask questions. We had another question about from Kimberly. My eyes water due to sensitivity. Can I use this product?
Absolutely. Listen, I live in Arizona where it's like allergy season. We have pollen everywhere. So my eyes are normally red and sensitive. What I love about this product is there's nothing in there that will irritate. This is purely a cosmetic. So you don't have to worry about any ingredients being oversensitive under that eye area.
Okay, and one more question, and we want to move on to Katya here. Can this be applied over primer or SPF?
Absolutely. So the way I would recommend you do it is you put your SPF on, you put your moisturizer, you do your foundation, and then you would do your corrector, which is this item, and then follow with concealer. That is the ultimate flawless complexion right there.
Now, when we say the word corrector, can you name exactly what we're correcting?
Absolutely.
We've got dark circles, we know that.
Yes.
Okay, what else?
So imperfections under the eyes range from darkness under the eyes. It could be gray, it could be green, it could be purple. So
blue.
any discoloration, absolutely
Yeah.
blue, any discoloration under the eyes, that's what we're correcting. We're using peach and pink tone pigments to go in and instantly knock that out. Then we're fusing in beautiful proprietary pearls that reflect the light, that give you that beautiful lift, and that optically make that under eye area look smoother. So these two ingredients together really optically give you the illusion of a younger, fresher, brighter looking under eye.
Oh, yes, please. Yes,
No, all seriously,
please.
Elise, like one thing I have to tell you, and you're gonna see Katya right now applying it again from the lightest to deepest of skin tones. So you saw it on me, a tan, you saw it on Jill Fair, and now you're seeing it on Katya. This is one product, completely universal. She is, and that's what the beauty, this is instant gratification. I mean, she is bringing the light and serving it, but you can see under her eyes, she looks fresh, and as a woman of color, this is very hard to do. Most colors, most concealers look ashy and unnatural, but you can see how fresh this looks. It doesn't look overdone. We're not over covering it with layers and layers of concealers. She looks fresh. Big difference. Right? It's so powerful. This is an easy go-to solution to give you instant results. But for me, like this is the product I gift to all of my girlfriends. This is how I introduce everybody to BECCA. Because whether you're a new mom, whether you're a nurse, whether you're an executive, whether you're someone who's been under the weather or just going through a hard time in life and you're not sleeping well, maybe you're not taking care of yourself the way you want to, this empowers you, this brightens, this is an easy solution that gives you instant results, and it's universal, so you don't have to worry about guessing your girlfriend's tone. It just works.
That's incredible. First of all, I mean, like, I feel like a totally different woman from
Right?
when I walked out here.
You look flawless.
Girls. God.
So
Don't
pretty,
make me
Elise.
blush yet, because we have amazing blush coming up that I want to put on. All right, I just want to review with you. We've only done 2 steps, and I think we're all feeling
Like
pretty
game
amazing.
changing.
Game changing is right. We started with the foundation, and then all that we did next was we put on the brightening under eye corrector, so we got that light. Have we mentioned that Becca's the authority on light?
Iconic BECCA glow.
We got our glow going on, and we're moving on now. We're going to move on to the concealer, okay? So 5 shades to choose from in the concealer, lightweight, blendable, buildable, which we love, blurs the imperfections, and can go right on top of that corrector, okay? So Alicia, teach us how we should apply using the concealer.
So we'll go into application, then I'm gonna explain what makes this